The scientific trivia that invites amusement is not merely a collection of novelty facts, but a profound invitation to reconnect with the wonder embedded in everyday existence. And true curiosity requires not consuming knowledge as entertainment, but integrating the awe of interconnectedness until learning becomes an act of radical presence rather than passive distraction. In You Share DNA with a Banana, Bruce Miller transforms the pop science compendium into precise exploration of cognitive sovereignty and embodied delight, proving enlightenment isn't found in memorizing data. It's forged in honoring the childlike question beneath the adult certainty when every cultural narrative demands you remain serious. This psychologically attentive narrative makes every revelation feel like both joy and reckoning, where consent to be amazed is negotiated through self-trust rather than assumed skepticism. And peace means protecting your capacity for wonder when the world demands you sacrifice it for productivity. From lab coat and laughter narration, listeners enter worlds where fact is syntax and presence is the only unbreakable hypothesis, perfect for fans of emotionally intelligent nonfiction, where intellectual playfulness defies academic expectations. When lifelong learner Alara Vance opens this book expecting light diversion, she discovers each fact mirrors the exact suppression of curiosity she's endured beneath years of performative expertise. And author-narrator Julian Thorne's quiet refusal to treat readers as passive consumers creates space for connection defying lecture hall hierarchy. Navigating mind-bending truths and buried attractions to knowledge, Alara realizes this reading isn't about accumulation but recalibration, with Miller avoiding reducing facts to gimmicks or readers to audiences, instead crafting radical reciprocity within constraint, where trust is earned through honoring attention even as absurdity blurs them. An audiobook narration amplifies this alchemy by capturing Alara's disciplined focus softening into clarity, and Julian's measured enthusiasm revealing warmth beneath pedagogical vigilance, making listeners feel seismic shifts of souls learning some truths can only be claimed when you stop letting utility define their validity. What elevates this beyond typical trivia fare is portraying scientific intimacy as somatic practice rather than sensationalized edutainment, with Alara confronting how achievement culture equated worth with output, while Julian creates sanctuary where her contradictions exist without diminishment. Their relationship evolving through shared silences during pause-button reflections, bypassing performance, rhythms protecting both cognitive integrity and psychological safety, and mutual defense against cynics mistaking delight for naivety, supported by fellow learners encoding suppressed wonder, educators carrying intergenerational weight, and the universe itself absorbing eons of unspoken bargains, reinforcing that in extraction-based systems, tenderness toward curiosity is technique, and presence is sustainable resource, with factoids mooring emotional attunement, and wait, really, moments becoming metaphors for earned trust. For audiobook listeners, this production is immersive descent into sacred play, with narrators embodying Alara and Julian with remarkable distinction, sound design anchoring existential stakes through distant lab hums, rain against library windows, and hushed breath syncing with moments of clarity, pacing mirroring revelatory cadence from deliberate reflection to surging awakenings, ultimately redefining pop science by centering female epistemology within intellectual frameworks, and affirming that sometimes the most powerful act is choosing to smile at the strange, honoring whole self even in landscapes shaped by certainty.